James Turner for the untouchable true school sports. Let's go, baby. Bow!
Be careful what you wish for because it can become a reality.
Yeah. The untouchable True School Sports Empire proudly presents something the boxing games were missing. Hey, what's going on? It's your boy BT, and I came here to talk some boxing with the thousands of True School Sports subscribers. All right, so I wanted to make a video on this fight that just got signed, sealed, and delivered, and y'all can say the date. The date will be August the 10th. It's going to be a crazy day of boxing, August the 10th, because you guys know I'm going to be in Albuquerque for Angelo Leo versus Venado Lopez. But this is also a good fight. So if you're in the Vegas area, this is definitely going to be a fight to go to. You're going to have Vergil Ortiz, one of the most destructive, fundamentally sound knockout artists in boxing. He's not fighting Tim Tszyu like a lot of us would have hoped for. That was a fight that we were looking forward to. But this ain't a bad consolation. I ain't mad at this fight. This guy is not as big of a name as Tim Tszyu, but he's definitely every bit as good of the fighter at 154 as Tim Tszyu, and that's none other than Serhii Bohachuk. Serhii Bohachuk, Vergil Ortiz. You're talking about two of the highest knockout ratios in boxing. Vergil has 100% all perfect knockouts. Bohachuk, he's 23-1. All wins by knockout, so 95% for him, 98% combined between them. These guys know how to put that pain on their opponents. They know how to just finish the job. And you look at just the way they go about it. We'll talk about that for a second, and then we'll break the fight down stylistically. Vergil Ortiz, I think has one of the best power jabs in the whole sport of boxing, one of the best jabs in the business. And even though he does have 100% knockout ratio, he's not necessarily looking for knockouts. He's punching with bad intentions. He's staying fundamentally sound, but he's not looking for knockouts. They're just coming and coming and coming and coming. So, that being said, he's fighting a guy in Bohachuk who comes from the Ukraine, so he does have that Eastern European style. A lot of straight punches down the middle, very well schooled, very regimented, very fundamental. But when you look at the influence of that Manny Robles, his trainer, the esteemed Manny Robles, the great Manny Robles, an amazing trainer, has had in his career. He's a world-class coach. So there is some Mexican style influence in his style. He's not just a prototypical Eastern European fighter. He's got that ability to dog it out with you on the inside when push comes to shove. Same thing goes for early in his career. He had Abel Sanchez. So there's a lot of Mexican, even though he's Ukrainian and he has that in his style from having a long amateur career, there's a lot of Mexican influence in his style. So stylistically speaking, I think this is actually one of the most interesting fights you could have made at 154. And I definitely think that, look at Vergil Ortiz, as great as he is, and as great as he's shown himself to be in the fights he's had so far, his opposition, I think, has just been the right guys at the right time, which is not a knock on him. It's a credit to his management team. But this, to me, is his biggest test to date, because this isn't Michael McKinson. This isn't Antonio Orozco moving him up in weight. This isn't those guys. This isn't Maurice Hooker at 147, a little bit past his best. This is a guy that's young, or not young, but this is a guy that's fresh. This is a guy that's strong. This is a guy in Bohachuk that probably for the first time in his career, Vergil gets hit. He's gonna have to really rethink some things, and that makes the fight better, because it's kind of like when fighters spar. When fighters spar, you can spar guys that aren't on your level, but when you spar those real dangerous guys, that's that sparring that gets you sharper. And it's the same thing. It's the same thing with fighting. It's the same thing with fighting. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing Vergil Ortiz and how he approaches this from a defensive standpoint. Because I'm telling you, a lot of boxing fans may not be familiar with Bohachuk, but that dude has a way of just methodically breaking guys down. Look at his last fight. He fought a guy that I'm a big fan of, in Brian Mendoza. I thought Brian did fight the wrong style, because Brian Mendoza can punch, but Brian Mendoza was doing a little bit too much movement. But Bohachuk was part of the reason why he fought that style, because he puts that pressure on you. He cuts the ring off. He knows and understands on a very good level that real estate in the ring. And so I don't think Vergil's fought anything like this, and vice versa. I'm not gonna. For Bohachuk ain't fought nothing like no damn Vergil Ortiz. He's fought some good fighters. He fought like Brendan Adams when he got knocked out. He fought Brian Mendoza his last fight. He's beating some good fighters. He's credible opponent, and I think the winner of this fight might wind up being upgraded to WBC champion because this fight is for the WBC interim title, which is currently occupied by Sebastian Fundora. And that being said, Fundora does have some injuries. I think he's going to be out of the ring for some time. So maybe the WBC winds up making the winner of this fight the full champion, and then Sebastian Fundora can become the mandatory and have the opportunity to win his belt back. I'm not sure what they're going to do with the belt, but it is for the interim title. So at the very worst, if they don't upgrade the winner of this fight to champion, the winner of this fight becomes the mandatory challenger to Sebastian Fundora. So it's going to be a really important fight for the division, and I'm looking forward to it. I'm happy for both guys because I feel like Vergil Ortiz, with his health problems, you know, the Stanionis fight could have happened. That was supposed to be his breakout fight, so he wasn't able to have it. Bohachuk, with him being like, you know, a lot of times these Ukrainian fighters, you don't really hear about them until they get to the championship level. So he's been doing things the right way. You know, Tom Loeffler's done an amazing job promoting him and keeping him active on 360 Promotions. But now this is his chance to fight one of boxing's best technical fighters, I feel, in Vergil Ortiz, and just, you couldn't ask for more. So yeah, August the 10th, Las Vegas. I wish this fight was any other day but August the 10th, because I would have been there, because this is a great fight. But you guys know it's August 10th, so you know, we'll see what happens. But let me know what you guys think. Who you guys picking and why? Me personally, if I had to pick a guy or favor a guy, I like them both, and I got love for Serhii Bohachuk. He's a friend of the channel. But if I had to pick, I would just lean slightly towards Vergil Ortiz, just because I'm a big believer in his jab. I'm a big believer in just how great that jab is, and how he sets his power punches up. And I just think it's hard for fighters to live with him for 12 rounds. You got to be a really physically strong fighter to deal with Vergil Ortiz for 12 rounds. And I just think Bohachuk will not be able to last the entire distance of a fight. Not because he's not good enough. It's just that I just think Vergil Ortiz is a bit more durable, a bit stronger. And I think that's a difference in the fight. So let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Great fight. Shout out to both men for signing the contract and making another great fight happen for the 154 division. Leave your comments down below. Make sure you guys take the time to subscribe. And like I say in every single one of these videos, you can love me or you can hate me, but I'm just a kid from Daniel. So until next time, thank you for watching another video on the untouchable True School Sports Empire. I'm at the Boxing Hall of Fame out here in Canastota, New York. And for more great boxing content just like this video, make sure you click and subscribe right over here.